All right, Shalom. Right, let me get straight into this lesson. This brother here put whoever put this video together was going into, how Jake has been molded and groomed under this thug so-called black culture. And the so-called white man has used these rappers to make an impression on Jake, to make him copy the behavior, the dysfunctionality, right? Because they know that the so-called black, Hispanic, and Native Americans, right, they have done a job to get the men out the household, giving the women benefits and so on and so forth. They know these are destroyed households, and they're gonna have these young boys want to look up to a male figure. So as a role model, so what they did, this was a plot, right? It's throwing at the Amalekites, the so-called Jewish people, to set up these rappers like your Tupacs. Now you got these rappers like, pick your poison, little baby or whatever, you know what I'm saying, that's influencing these jakes to go and be gangbangers, go and be criminals, scammers, drug dealers, pill popping. They had the one Jake just overdose, and that's what they pushing on the youth. You know what I'm saying? This ain't a new agenda, but it's getting more intense because we're getting closer to the end. But going back into the origin of this thug concept, it actually was from the country, the so-called country of India. That's what it's coming from. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna play some of this video, and then what I'm saying, I'm gonna break it down, because these rappers are used as tools to groom these jakes to become criminals and drug dealers and gangbangers and put them in the prison industrial complex. So the modern day prison is nothing but a slave plantation, right? So check this out.
Understanding the part of the programming that we received. Programming is whenever you get to the repetition. Whenever you hear a rap song, there are things that are going to be said over and over again. There are going to be words that are going to be used over and over again. There are going to be particular phrases. They're going to be said over and over again. And the repetition becomes a program. Anytime you get the repetition of a thing, it becomes a program.
Thug life is the only thing up in the 90s. Thug life, I mean like a little bit, then thug life like a lot. My thug life niggas in thug life. What thug life, baby? Craziest thug life, nigga. Crazy. If they ask you, you tell them. With that thug life. Assalamu alaikum. Yeah, thug life. Thug life, y'all don't forget that shit. What type nigga is a thug life, nigga? No police, just some thug niggas popping block to block. I want to get it clear that thug life is not one thing. No, but I'm a thug, and they thugs. They can relate. Thug life, then come finna go on and see thug life out there. Wait a minute. Didn't I already hear a group called Thug something? Who is Thug Life? This the
original. And a lot of jakes don't want to accept this, but Tupac was an actor. If you go back and study his, so-called resume, right? So he just playing a role on you, jakes. And some of this stuff, I think he got caught up. He thought it was real, right? But he was used as a weapon, like NWA, Tupac. I mean, you go down the list. Bone Thugs and Harmony. And now you got these psycho rappers that pretty much saying they worship Satan, right? Like this guy, Little Uzi Vert, right? These little ninjas, right? They just coming straight out with it and telling you. But this was the programming that the Amalekites, the so-called J people, set up to program you Jake men and the women. That's why you seeing the unsexy reds. That's why you see the Cardi B's. That's why you see the Megan Thee Stallions to program the women. So you don't even know this is going on. It's a war going on, and you don't even know it. Most Jake's oblivious to this, because Jake always wanted to just have a fucking good time, right? Jake mind is full of folly, but this is a part of why Jake mind is on a low level, because the programming to keep you on a low level, they give you these characters, right? And you copy these characters. Especially look at our women, they gone, most of them.
We are the original thugs. Cause these white folks see us as thugs. We thugs and niggas to these motherfuckers. Thug life. No shit. Thug life. Thug life. That's my What's that mean? Thug life, that's the posse. That's my new posse. That's my new way of thinking. That's how we roll.
Military. You know what I'm saying? I'm a thug. I'm a thug. And my definition of thug comes from.
Yes, I am gonna say that I'm a thug. I'm not saying I'm a thug because I want There's no love for a thug. There's no heaven for a thug, and there's no love for a thug. All about that thug life, and they think thug life is a rap group. No.
I'll probably say it 3 more times. See, in my line of work, you got to keep repeating things over and over and over again.
Yeah, he's told on himself right there, these devils. But yeah, they have to keep repeating things so they can program. That's how programming works. It's a repetition to it. So they keep saying thug, thug, thug. Tupac was used as a weapon. Like all these other rappers are used as a weapon on you, Jake minds, right? To poison your mind, to make you go out and commit crimes, commit felonies, you know what I'm saying? You name them up, you shoot them up, kid, kill boys, right? Go crash out. This crash out culture is what these Edomites want to see. They want to have a society of um, disorder, you know what I'm saying? A society of demons. And they'll even say on these songs, they on demon time. And Jake is so taken back from this. I'm gonna get into this other video. Jake is actually embracing of wickedness because Jake themselves are wicked, right? They embrace the wickedness. It used to be a time when Jake would push back on some of this stuff, but Jake is fully invested, fully saturated and baptized in wickedness into this other video. But you go into the the origin of thug goes back into the country, India, right? They used to, these so-called, it was called thugs. We used to rob people and strangulate strangle them, right? By strangulation, Salakia. And that's what his term, thug come from. Like the elder had did a lesson, Mata Zakbar, on the dreads, right? And I'm gonna do a lesson on that later this week. Going into the origin of dreadlocks. It's all a heathen custom, and it comes with a female vibration on Jake. Give me 1 second, get to this other video. So this the latest demon. This guy called a pillowcase rapper. So this is it's gonna more than likely turn into a trend, and Jake is gonna follow this wickedness because Jake is impressionable, right? They're very impressionable copycat people. Watch this.
Ever since a G, I was always by my loot, stealing mama Percocet and then I sell it to the youth. We be shooting from the
Yeah, he said stealing mama Percocet and selling it to the youth. So this is the culture, this the demon time, these the enchantments that's going out right in the society, and it's being funded by the so-called white man. And I dare anybody to challenge me on that. Starting at the J people, they fund this sickness so they can keep you Jakes from seeing, right?
we caught them lacking on the stoop. If the ambulance coming, then we shooting at them too. No, these guns don't sound like bang, no, they sounding like a boom. Pussy niggas, stop all crying, ain't nobody saving you. Niggas running up on me, I'ma put the K on you. Necrophiliac, kill that goofy, then we raping you. Baby, I'm a demon singing.
Yeah, he said he a demon. He going to kill, murder, right? You know what I'm saying? Sell drugs. And all this has been pushed to the youth, right? But you mad at us, though. You mad at us, Jake. You're not mad at this, right? So let me get to some scriptures. Let me point one more thing. I want to show you this. So let me go back a little bit.
You niggas running up on me, I'ma put the K on you. Necrophiliac, kill that goofy, then we raping you. Baby, I'm a demon singing.
Yeah, right here, Satan, right here at the bottom, as you can see the upside down cross, which the cross is pagan anyway. So that cross don't mean nothing. Whether you wear it up like a regular cross or you wear it upside down, is all demonic anyway. But I'm just showing you something, right? This they on demon time, and this what the youngsters are being influenced by, and that's why this society it is the way it is. It's a wicked world. Give me 1 second. All right, as well, the Edomites, their society thrives in chaos and confusion. They gotta have chaos and confusion, right? Because this is the way they're able to continue to rule over the people, right? It's one of their methods. This is part of these enchantments. Have the people doped up, have the people confused, have them into the bread and circus, have them into the celebrity gossip, the TMZ, right? Sports, entertainment, movies, politics, keep them distracted so you won't really focus on the real issues. And Jake is obsessed with wickedness. As you saw them Jakes in that video bobbing their head to the antics, the demonic lyrics, the enchantments that Jake was saying. And who's funding all this? How is this able to be promoted and pushed? It says obsessed. And this is the driving force behind our people right now. It says preoccupied with or haunted by some ideal interest. Jake interest is into folly. You know what I'm saying? Rap beefs, politics, right? Movies, which we watch movies and, etc. We watch sports, but I don't even watch sports myself. Some brothers do this. That's what you do what you do, right? But your interest need to be in this truth. That's why you look at our videos, it's just a small amount of views. But you go look at a video of a midget, you know what I'm saying, a midget eating a Subway sandwich doing a backflip, just some crazy shit. It got 1,000,000 hits. It show you that the people that's in the people in a childlike state of mind. It says being in a state of obsession, right? But you get it obsessed, you know what I'm saying? That's what Jake is obsessed with wickedness. They got a passion for it. Like how we got a passion for the truth, they got a passion for wickedness. It says, check this out at the top. It says to hunt or excessively the mind. Preoccupy the mind. So that's what Jake mind is preoccupied with his folly. Right? Let's go here. Let's go to Proverbs 28 and 5. It says, evil men understand not judgment. So evil men don't understand judgment on no kind of level. So they don't use the proper judgment to measure things out, to just know when something is wicked and something is righteous. Jake has lost that ability to do that, even though they know right from wrong in internal point of view. But Jake flesh have overcame them, and they're strictly into carnality. That's why it says even men understand not judgment. So Jake, if they was in their right mind, if they was under the vibration of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, they won't be entertaining this, right? But they that seek the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai understand all things. So it's clear to us that this is an evil time. And it's clear to us what is going on and that the agendas are being done right before our eyes. But a Jake that's fully invested in this wicked kingdom, they won't have that comprehension and understanding what's going on because they submersed in wickedness, right? I didn't want to make this too long. I'm still a bit under the weather. So Isaiah 47, let me go to 12. It says, stand down with thine enchantment. So it's many different enchantments. You know, this word enchantments is plural. It's many different enchantments. The political system, right? The entertainment, the sports, the bread and circus, right? You got celebrity gossip. You know, you got many different enchantments. You got the rap music. You got feminism, right? All these are enchantments that's done in Babylon, America. It says, when all thy multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth, if so be thou shalt be able to profit. If so be thou mayest prevail. So it's going back into this whore Babylon, bring all these different enchantments on Jake's mind to keep them in a perpetual state of sin, to keep them lost, to keep them confused, to keep them worried about the wrong things that don't even mean nothing in the big grand scheme of what's going on, right? Jacob put more stock into, just anything that's of the world, right? So I didn't want to go too much more into this, but you get the point. These enchantments, right? And Jake is obsessed with wickedness. Hopefully this lesson was edifying. Call Hala Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakak Kodash. Shalom.